Hi, it's Jel. I just wanted to put out a quick video. There's been a lot of speculation recently about Final Cut Pro and what's happening because Final Cut Pro, when they registered for their trademark 2021, they registered with the word subscription added in, which had never been there before. So it got a lot of people wondering if Final Cut Pro is going to turn into a subscription service the way that Adobe After Effects or any of the Adobe products are. And so I was watching a video, and it was by Josh Hodgman or Hodgman. I'm sorry, Josh, if I'm not pronouncing your name properly. But I will put a link to Josh's video below because it's a very clever video. And just fun to watch, actually. And Josh has some of his own ideas about this possibility. But I was about to leave a really lengthy comment to Josh, and then I thought, well, no, I'll make a quick video. I haven't made a video in a long time, and I'm bored. So I figured I'd just make this quick video and I would state my speculation. I have a speculation about a couple, actually, about what Apple is doing. I like to believe that Apple is not stupid enough to go to a subscription service. Adobe has gone to subscription service for After Effects, Premiere, and Photoshop. You know, they got the Creative Cloud, and everybody hates it. Everybody hates it. As Josh was saying in his video, one of the claims to fame of Final Cut Pro is that, you know, you pay once and then you get all the upgrades, and then Final Cut Pro also then at that point has to try to compete with Premiere Pro and beat it in features and whatnot. But the fact that you can buy it once and then you get all the upgrades, you're halfway there already. So now if they want to go to subscription base, Apple wants to go to subscription base with Final Cut Pro and try to compete with the After Effects Premiere Pro combo on a subscription base, I think a lot of people are thinking they're going to lose. Apple's going to lose. So I actually don't think they're stupid enough to do it. I think they understand that they are gaining market share against Adobe by not doing it, and that gives them time to build the feature sets into Final Cut Pro and get more people, you know, on board. You know, they came out with the magnetic timeline and people didn't know what was going on, and people were you know, not sure if it was something and now they're starting to come around. People are starting to come around and say, oh, okay, yeah, I can edit this way, maybe this way is better. But if they're going to try to like be subscription based, and then people are going to have to say, well, I can either buy Adobe Cloud or I can buy the Final Cut Cloud, then they're going to go with Adobe because a lot of people want to use After Effects, and then it's more seamless with Premiere Pro, isn't it? So I don't think Apple's going to make that mistake. So here are my speculations. I think that they put the word subscription in there because they maybe want to offer a cloud so that people can utilize it, and then it will be optional. Keyword optional. They will people can say, well, this is convenient and useful, and through the cloud I can collaborate with other people and, you know, have easy access, and whatever computer I'm using or whatever, I can be on the go, and the cloud's got the work in it. So as an option, sure, then a lot of people might want to say, yeah, I want to option into that. But otherwise, no, you still purchase Final Cut Pro and pay for it once and get upgrades. Again, should you want the cloud that goes with it, that's an option which you subscribe to and then pay monthly. So that's my first speculation, that it's just an optional you know, cloud service that will be attached to Final Cut Pro and maybe Motion 2 together or whatever, and people can opt into it. Keyword option. My second speculation is that perhaps they added the word subscription because perhaps they're about to add Final Cut Pro to iPad, because the iPads have now become, they're about to, and I think it's going to be announced this month, April, they're about to become powerful enough to handle Final Cut Pro. But iPads don't have the internal storage for you to be editing off of them, and they don't have the ability to connect to external storage to, you know, archive later. So you would need a cloud service. So it may be that they added it because should anybody want Final Cut Pro with iPad, that will be a subscription service, because they'll say you've got to buy the cloud with it. I mean, if you didn't, you couldn't use it anyway. So this, again, perhaps the speculation I'm trying to get to here is that perhaps the subscription part that they added to the trademark is only going to be applicable to iPads, and that anybody who buys the iPad and then wants Final Cut Pro has to buy this cloud service Final Cut Pro to go with iPad. And so there might be a lot of people. This is the stronger of the two speculations, actually. Or maybe they'll do both. Maybe they'll do both, because there will be a lot of people, a lot of professionals who will say, okay, I want to use my workstation, or I want to use my M1, you know, MacBook Pro and do the editing, but maybe they'll also go buy a new iPad Pro for, you know, just being on the road and being quick or whatever, and then they'll say, yeah, to put everything up in the cloud will be able to accommodate that. And then if they did, that would also entice them to buy the iPad Pro and put the Final Cut on it with this subscription cloud, because then I'm sure they could also access that through their workstation and through their, so they'd say to themselves, I'm getting an iPad that'll handle Final Cut Pro, or I'm getting Final Cut Pro that can be used on iPad plus cloud base, and then the cloud can be accessed from my workstation and from my MacBook Pro. So that's value, you see. That's not taking something away from people. If they were just to say to us all, hey, we're going to subscription now, go screw yourself and buy the subscription, or you can't have Final Cut Pro, we'd all feel the knife going in us from that. But if they were to say, no, should you want one of these new powerful iPad Pros, and should you want Final Cut on it, you got to get the cloud, because that's the only way to do it. But hey, when you do that, then that cloud is, you know, you can use that cloud with your Final Cut Pro through the MacBook Pro, through the workstation. You know, then you've got the cloud, basically. That would make people say, huh, yeah, well, I gained something. I gained the cloud, and I gained the ability to use Final Cut Pro on on one of these new iPads. Value. That's value, as opposed to you know, taking something away from us by forcing us to buy a subscription. So I haven't heard anybody else offer this speculation. I've been watching a couple videos online, including Josh's, which is a clever video. Again, I'll put the link down below, and I haven't heard anybody else say what I just said, and that's why I wanted to shoot out a quick video, however rudimentary and without fanfare this video is. When it comes to these things, I'm usually trailing behind and getting some video to offer an opinion, and now it's April, and I think that things are going to be announced this month, is my understanding from Apple, and some people are putting out their ideas and speculations. Haven't heard anybody say what I just said, so I wanted to get a video out there so people could note that I was the one who said it first. So yeah, leave a comment down below, and I am going to start putting videos. You'll probably notice if you go to my channel, this will be the only one, because I had some previous ones, but I removed them, and I'll start putting some new stuff. But so I don't really have anything, so you probably don't want to subscribe, but please do. But at any rate, comment down below and tell me what you think of my speculation.